Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
The Call Flow Radio Show. And if you would like to take part in our program today, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is call this number, 434-394-0924. Good morning. Good Tuesday morning. I'm John Staten. To my left, immediate left, is the consummate co-host, Noah Massar.
Hey, John, how's it going?
I'm doing all right.
Top
How are
of
you?
the morning, sir.
And the rest from me said.
Yes.
Okay. So how are you on this 46-degree...
46 degrees? Wow, my God.
That's what it says. I don't know.
Lordy.
Let's check my phone and see if
that is cold. That is some cold weather. I'm doing okay, though. I got a good jacket.
Good jacket.
Good big jacket.
Good big jacket.
I have like the George Costanza jackets when he went into
Now, my phone says 50, if that makes you feel better.
Okay. Well, not really, but a couple of degrees warmer than I thought it was. You know?
50 is like where I start to feel it.
Yeah.
Anything 50 and below, I start to go, okay, time to bring out the little bit heavier coat.
Mm-hmm.
The fall jacket starts to kind of fall away.
It does.
Aha. You like that?
That was good.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Now, how's your morning, John?
So far, so good. Unlike yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, it was a little tricky.
Hectic?
Yeah, it was a little, hectic and tricky.
Yeah. It's tricky. Sorry.
You like that song?
It's a good song. Yeah, I know. It's a good one for sure.
Maybe it shows up on the Noah show or something at some point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, hey, John, do you hear about the? I failed to mention this yesterday. I was going to though, but we're going to be WFLO is giving away turkeys for the Thanksgiving season. John, a little turkey contest, a little turkey giveaway.
Oh, really?
Were you aware of this?
I am now. No.
Okay.
I knew something about it.
Okay. Yes, but so we're going to be giving away turkeys through the 27th of this month. Basically, one lucky caller will guess the number of times the turkey will gobble.
You mean it'll gobble more than once?
Yeah, well, it may gobble 1, 2, or 3 times. Uh-huh.
Or this.
No, that was 3 gobbles. That's
You said 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
right?
1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. That was nice.
Yeah.
And if the caller guesses correctly, they win a free turkey, John. Like a whole turkey for Thanksgiving.
Right.
So he or she will win this turkey, and the giveaway is brought to you by Farmville Now, the event calendar website, your premier online event calendar website for Farmville, Virginia, and it covers a 35-mile radius. You can make that more if you want to see some events that are happening outside the area, but yeah.
You know what you just did?
What did I just do?
You were talking turkey.
Talking turkey.
One more.
It's actually 3 more. John, well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you have any good memories of Thanksgiving?
They were always pretty good. The ones I remember when I was younger, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the other ones were bad. It's just it means a little more when you're younger, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have youngins of your own, just like Christmas. It was the typical me getting up. If I didn't have to run into work, which that would happen once in a while, and I'd get up, and obviously this would be before I was in the workforce, and the parade, put the parade on if it wasn't already on. My grandmother make in the kitchen preparing and all this other stuff.
The J.C. Penney parade, right? Is it
Macy's Thanksgiving
parade.
Day parade on NBC.
I don't know why I thought it was J.C. Is J.C. Penney's
That's
even
the
open?
lower teal kind of level parade. That's the one you went to.
That's the one I went to. I thought it was the main Thanksgiving parade. I actually went to the complete incorrect one.
Yeah, that's the one you went to. But,
yeah.
But you didn't know the difference. So.
It was just taking place in an alley with just like trash cans.
With the pork and beans. Yeah, it was great.
Over. Yeah. And it was like, this is the J.C. Penney's parade. I was like, oh man, this is what all the rave is about.
And have pork and beans.
Pork and beans in a can. Yeah. Macy's Parade. Yeah, we never really watched that. Thank God.
Well, see, my grandmother liked to have it on in the background. So, and I'd watch it for a while because when I was a kid, sometimes they had pretty cool floats, like superhero based. He-Man, even I think maybe made an appearance one time.
Okay, yeah.
And sometimes the floats were really cool. Sometimes you have a Spider-Man float or a Superman float or something. And I don't know. As a kid, I liked that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't sit there and watch the entire thing. But I would watch it to see if I could catch something every once in a while.
Yeah, true.
So, how about you? Other than the pork and beans and hanging out in the alley, did you?
It was other than all of that. I mean, it was great. No. Did you ever have to fight? For the NFL game, because usually NFL, they play a football game.
Not in my family.
Usually there was a battle between like football and or I said Thanksgiving parade.
Westminster Dog Show.
Yeah, that too. That too.
No, I was really the only football enthusiast in the family at that point in time in the era I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So early 90s, I guess. And I watched my Cowboys game and everything would be copacetic. Sometimes I might leave the table to see what was going on if we were eating while the game was on.
Yeah.
If it was the early game.
Okay.
Because they would usually do 2 games. Detroit always – see, they've added to it now, but it used to be the annual thing of Detroit would have a game and Dallas would have a game. And one would play in the earlier part of the day and then the other one the later part. So now they've added to it. I think they have games at night now on Thanksgiving.
I think they do.
That.
Yeah.
So, But anyway, so if you would like to
call in,
tell us about your pork and beans story or whatever it is you want to share, 434-394-0924. And let me double check and make sure that all systems are go.
All systems are go, I believe. But I do got to talk to you about this, John.
Go ahead.
What is your all-time favorite, just like classic Thanksgiving dish? Are you a cranberry guy? Do you like the cranberries or more of the stuffing? Which, by the way, what is stuffing? It's just kind of like
stovetop. Stovetop. That's the stuffing.
Okay. But on. Yeah. Did you have a favorite?
I'm a mashed potatoes guy.
Mashed potatoes.
The way my grandmother made them.
Yeah.
Really good.
Just pure butter being poured into a pot.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that you couldn't beat that. Don't get me wrong. I like turkey with gravy on it.
Oh, yeah.
I like stuffing. The greens, I'll mix them in with the mashed potatoes or something.
Okay.
But, yeah. So, but mashed potatoes with gravy on it?
That's good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's good stuff. Now, how about you?
Yeah. I mean, potatoes are good. I mean, I like the cranberries. Cranberries aren't bad.
I ate that when I was really small, and then somewhere along the way I lost the taste for it.
Yeah. I like to go against the grain. I actually like to make a pasta for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that is against the grain.
It is really against the grain.
Oh, here comes Noah with his pasta. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Try bringing that to the family Thanksgiving party.
I know better than to do that. It's a spaghetti.
Yeah.
Let's have some.
All right. Oh, boy. Oh, by the way, John, I made a really interesting chili last night.
I remember you telling me this before I left here yesterday. So how'd that go?
It went okay. It definitely could have been better.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, because I think I was in a rush to make chili and to eat dinner. Yeah. I think good chili takes hours and hours. You could even
simmer.
Yeah. Okay. And you could even say a day. Not maybe days, but like one full day of
that means
chili.
You wouldn't have even eaten it yet.
I know. Okay. But that's why it wasn't good, It was okay.
Right.
It was very standard chili. I'm not trying to
standard.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, John, do you want to get into this day in history?
You ask about this day in oh, sure, why not? All right, let's go backwards somewhat. 2017, American criminal and cult leader Charles Manson, whose followers carried out several notorious murders in the 1960s, notably those at the home of Sharon Tate, died in prison on this day, 2017, at the age of 83. And how'd that make you feel?
Not great. I mean, it's pretty rough.
2007, Amazon.com began selling the Kindle, a wireless electronic reading device that played a key role in popularizing ebooks. Do you partake in that?
Not really.
Okay.
Not a big
He's
fan.
old school. Yeah. It's got to be on paper.
It does. I mean, paper is nice.
You like scroll reading, right?
No.
Oh. I do hereby.
That's so funny. Ring that bell, John. Why don't you ring that bell a couple of... Hey,
Championship bell?
That's
Gotcha.
good. Yeah.
All right. 2002, as head the House of Representatives, the previous week, the U.S. Senate overwhelmingly, there we go.
Overwhelmingly.
It's awful early to have that many syllables in a word. Approved the creation of a new cabinet department and the Department of Homeland Security to have a workforce of 170,000. And that's the way it was.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, 1975. Have you ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
The dramatic film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was released in American theaters on this day, 1975, and it became the first film since It Happened One Night, which was like 1934, to win the Academy Awards for Best Picture, Director, Lead Actor, which of course Jack Nicholson, Lead Actress, Louise Fletcher, who played Nurse, what was her name?
I don't remember.
And Screenplay.
Yeah. Wow. I
think Nurse Ratched, was it, or something?
No.
I don't know.
I think I see Jack Nicholson coming in now.
That movie really messed with my head, and I haven't been right since, Noah. Next thing you know, I'm starting to take care of a hotel.
Yeah.
And I'm chasing around my family with an axe.
That's pretty good. That's really, yeah. Wait, so that came out before The Shining?
I believe so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 75. I want to say Shining was either right at 80 or pretty close.
So you can almost say that movie was a sequel, or like a prequel to The Shining.
Maybe. Never gave it that much thought, but I guess so. Anything's possible. Let's see. What else do we... Okay. 1962, American actress Jodie Foster, who was best known for her dramatic portrayals of misfit characters set against intimidating challenges, was born. I was wondering if that's what this was leading up to, because I noticed she's on the celebrity birthday list today.
Gotcha.
1863, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln delivered the brief but renowned Gettysburg Address at the dedication of the National Cemetery in Pennsylvania during the American Civil War. 7 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. That was a joke in, what was that movie with the two guys that played guitar and stuff? Bill and Ted?
Bill and Ted?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah. I think Abraham he had a line in that that went something like that. 7 minutes ago.
That's good. That's great.
It was good. It's good for the whole family. What it was. I think I've gone back far enough.
Yeah, I think you really did travel through time with those.
With the Wayback Time Machine.
With the Wayback Time Machine, exactly.
With Peabody and Sherman.
Yeah.
Okay, Sherman, let's go in the Wayback Time Machine.
I like how you sometimes you say, hey, we're gonna take it a couple of years back. We're gonna jump back into the past.
Yeah.
Like jumping back into the future is like a possibilty. But
you mean like Doc Brown?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just like Doc Brown. When
this thing hits 88 miles per hour,
no, it just starts.
You're gonna see some serious stuff.
Interesting. No.
Okay.
It would be cool to do like predict future events, John. You should that should be a new
that
segment.
That was Back to the Future 2.
Oh, okay.
If you remember that.
I did not see that one.
Somehow Biff ended up with this I think Marty was the one that Michael J. Fox actually stole. He didn't steal it, but he bought a book about it was like one of those things where it's nothing but a collection of events and what happened, like sporting events, and the outcomes of them, and all this.
Oh yeah, betting.
And so go back and then back in time and bet on the stuff, and Biff, the bad guy character, became rich off of that. Yeah. So there you go.
Well, that was Back to the Future.
It was
the synopsis
recap on back. Sorry for a spoiler alert.
No, it's okay. I'm sure everybody had a chance to see it.
I didn't like the rest of them though as much. I only liked the first one the best. First one, it should have never kept going. Matter of fact, it was never intended to have sequels.
But the studios needed money, John.
They left it open at the end, but it was kind of a tease. It was never meant to really
be a thing.
Yeah, keep going.
And then they made like 5 more.
Well, but notice that only usually happens when a film is really popular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's a recognizable asset. You know, it's a intellectual property. Back to the Future, Doc Brown. It's characters people like and recognize easily. So it's like a gold mine for money and financial wealth. It's crazy.
Now, we ended up talking about yesterday, I believe, or a caller may have mentioned it, that Mike Tyson lost that fight.
He did lose the fight, and I did watch the fight. It was very sad.
To watch?
Well, yeah, I mean, a little bit. I mean, because he's an older guy now. He's like,
well, that's the whole thing.
Also, I heard it might be rigged. I don't know if I believe that or not. But like,
no, it's never rigged.
You're joking. Do you think it was rigged?
I don't know. Why would it be rigged for him to lose?
Yeah, I feel like it would be the other way around if it was going to be rigged.
Me too. That would make more sense. I mean, like you said, obviously he's older. Mm-hmm. It just. I was surprised he even did it. I think I know why he did it.
You're doing
Ching-ching.
Gotcha.
But as far as, I don't know, it's. Let's put it this way: when he was at the top of his game, Iron Mike Tyson, I was in elementary school.
Wow.
So let that sink in.
that is sinking in. Jeez. All right. Louise.
So let's grab our first caller of the day. Good morning. You're on the air.
John and Noah, top of the morning.
Go ahead.
John and Noah, top of the morning.
How's it going, Barry?
Pretty good. How y'all doing this morning?
Oh, we're hanging in there. How are you?
Doing well.
Oh, doing pretty good. Getting close to that Turkey Day.
It is.
Yes, sir. Y'all doing okay, then?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to update people on the latest on the concert coming to Appomattox on Friday, December 13th, 7 o'clock, will be the Jimmy Fortune Show coming back to Appomattox for the great Christmas show. Like he did last year, it's going to be another great show with Jimmy Fortune and his band at the Appomattox County High School, sponsored by the Appomattox County Athletic Booster Club, with Master of Ceremony Tony Clifton. And Tony and Cindy will be emceeing the program that night. 7 o'clock, doors will be opening up early. Come and get a seat. There will be a sold-out crowd, I'm sure, like it's been in the past. We encourage folks to get their advance tickets for $30. $30 in advance, $35 at the door. You can get tickets at Taylor Forbes Equipment Company in Farmville, Virginia, and you can get advance tickets at Fisher Auto Parts in Dillwood. And the last report I got, I know there's advance tickets in Dillwood and Fisher Auto Parts, and I'm just assuming, not have confirmed, but there are tickets at Taylor Forbes Equipment Company there in Farmville. But get them for $30, $35 at the door. They ain't promised there'll be any at the door, but we are hoping there will be. Also, there'll be a 50-50 drawing that night. There'll be food on sale. And, of course, like I said, that is a dynamic show. It was great last year, and I'm sure it's going to be an exceptional show this year. And I was sorry to hear of his son passing. I had heard that back a while ago, that his son passed away, and I certainly am sorry about Jimmy Fortune's son passing away. But anyway, it's going to be a great show at Appomattox County High School Auditorium, and so we invite one and all to come and be with us. If you need additional information, you can call Tony at 434-660-9906. That number, once again, is 434-660-9906. And proceeds from the sales that night will go primarily to the Appomattox County Athletic Booster Club after Jimmy Fortune and his band is paid. So anyway, come one, come all. Let's have a great time. It's going to be the last show of the year, and we're looking forward to 2025 and what it brings in shows. But come on out Friday, December 13th for that great show in Appomattox County High School Auditorium. And if I can help further, call me at 804-492-5806.
All right, Barry.
Gentlemen, I want to thank y'all very much. Y'all do a great show with the Call Flow program, and I thought instead of you all this morning, give y'all a break and give me some time there with this great announcement.
All right, thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving to you all and to one and all there at WFLO in the listening audience.
Thank you very much, Barry. You too.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, Barry Miles.
The one and only Barry Miles.
We appreciate what he had to
upcoming
say
music events.
And let us know, inform us about what's going on.
That's great news. I heard, John, through the grapevine, I don't have any details on it, but there was a house fire in Farmville this morning. Is it?
Now, how'd you hear about that?
I heard it through your mouth.
Well, that.
Yeah.
But I still don't see anything on the Herald. And obviously,
I guess this just happened recently, very soon,
and,
or very recently.
If we do get some information on that, we will pass that along.
Definitely.
But as of right now, I have yet to find. Of course, I just found out.
Did you know? Do you know where it is, roughly?
It's near here in town somewhere. But sorry, I have a lot on my mind when I get here in the morning.
You're good.
It's I mean, I only know what I may have told you this morning, and that's really it.
Sure.
But once we do get some information on that, we will do our due diligence and pass that along. But as of right now, I haven't had any police department or anybody contact, fire department or whoever contact us about it, or I haven't seen anything in the Herald yet. It may be in today's issue or whenever it comes out. I don't know if it's tomorrow. I don't know the schedule of when the paper comes out. But I'm looking at it right now online, and I don't see anything alluding to that story. So
okay.
So as of right now, I don't have anything to give. I apologize, but when we do, I will mention it. Or we will. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. We're close enough to the bottom of the hour. I guess we can do our stuff.
Due diligence?
Yeah, more due diligence.
Yeah.
We'll do the due diligence that we do so well. Okay. Now, the weather is being brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading, located at 2113 Cumberland Road, Farmville.
Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading has been helping to build Southside and Central Virginia since 1960, providing all excavation, general contracting, and hauling needs. 5 miles north of Farmville, 2113 Cumberland Road, at the intersection of 45 and Range Tavern Road. Call 392-6010 or stop by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading.
And for today, increasing clouds with a high near 66. Tonight, it's a 30% chance of showers with a low around 55. Wednesday, 30% chance of showers, a high near 70. Wednesday night, 40% chance of showers with a low around 37. Mostly sunny Thursday with a high near 51. And Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32. Humidity, 100%. Winds are calm. Barometer, 29.98. We got still areas of fog and mist. It's really hanging in there this morning. And right now it looks like it's only 47. Let me see what my phone says, though, because I like to refer to that every so often as well. And according to, well, there we go. I've got cloudy skies 52 on my phone. Is that anything near what you may have?
That's what I got, too.
All right, which would make sense. So anyway, the weather was brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading. Call 434-392-6010. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the birthday calendar is brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
And with those birthdays, possible anniversaries for today, Tuesday, it's hard to believe, but it's already November 19th. And with those names, I present Noah Massad.
Hey, John. How's it going?
It's all right.
Top of the morning, sir. Thank you for presenting me.
And the rest for myself.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we got a good birthday and a great anniversary. Both they're both great.
Say we got a good birthday and we got a bad birthday.
Okay,
I didn't know where you were going.
Bad birthday. So starting off with the birthdays, we have Christine Cook is celebrating today. John, Christine Cook.
Happy
Do you know
birthday.
her?
No,
Okay, well,
but I still wish them
We're going to wish her
exactly.
We're going to do it regardless. And one anniversary, and that is David and Frances Redford.
Frances Redford.
David and Frances.
Yeah.
Redford.
Right.
Correcto, sir.
And that's
all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I'm presenting for today.
How can they get those names on?
They can call in at 434-394-0924. Funny enough, that's the same number to call in to talk to us as well.
Funny how that works out.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. Or they can email those birthdays or anniversaries to wfbirthdays@wflo.net. John, back to you.
And the birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. If it is not right, we will make it right. Call 434-392-2802. And usually what follows after our local celebrity birthdays
is the other celebrity
Hollywood
birthdays.
celebrity birthdays. And I see already Meg Ryan, and of course we mentioned Jodie Foster. So let's go down the list here. Actress Allison, is that Janney? Or Janie? What would you
Janie?
go with? I don't know.
Yeah.
Turned 65. Fun fact, has appeared in a pair of episodes of The Diplomat as the vice president. I did not know that.
Do you watch that show, John?
No.
The Diplomat?
That is a negative ghostwriter.
All right,
No.
okay.
But I'll let you do the next one.
Oh, thank you.
If you're looking at it.
Yes, I am. Meg Ryan turned 61.
I got 62. So you're on the old one. Yeah. Okay.
You done?
I am now.
All right, well, let's get that phone call real fast.
Okay, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Oh, play the WGBH thing.
You missed that. All right, WGBH. That's amazing that you can remember verbatim what the call letters are. Let's see. You mean this thing here? Let's see. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Anything to make you happy, sir. All right.
That never gets old.
No, it doesn't. It just has that special, I don't know, sound.
It does have that.
So what's up with you today, sir? Go ahead.
Use that for the Farmville Spotlight, at the beginning.
Oh yeah, you're right. That would work perfect for Noah's Spotlight.
It would work great for the Spotlight. I don't know. I didn't think of that before.
I don't know, but I think we've found something now.
I think you really found something, John.
Play it again and do your Noah impression like he's starting the show.
Oh wow.
Thursday.
Gee, I don't want to.
Well, that's going to be hard for John because he doesn't listen. So
that is not true.
I
have had it on driving
all right,
home.
Okay, well then
going.
Go for it. Go
oh
for
my
it.
Lord,
go
what is
for
that?
it, John. We're all waiting.
All right, here we go.
In
Ready?
anticipation.
Okay.
This is Noah Massage, and it is the Farmville Spotlight.
There we go.
That was great.
This is really good.
What about those Cowboys?
I tell you, they're playing for high draft picks, they're in this case losing for high draft picks. They're not fooling me. They finally figured it out. They're going to get a different coach, get rid of Mike McCarthy, and then whoever the new coach coming in is going to have an array of top round selections come the draft. I think
they were even having fights last night at the end of that game. That got ugly.
Fights among the two teams or the same team?
Among the two teams.
Wow. And then both of them from Texas, right? Because they played Houston last night, didn't they?
Even Troy Aikman said at one point that he couldn't wait for it to be over.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's Monday Night Football, and you got a stinker of a game. That usually doesn't bode very well for the announcers who are stuck there.
And then Joe Buck started singing "Turn Out the Lights, the Party's Over,"
which is a Willie Nelson song, if I recall. I used to play that when I did a show with someone else on radio, and it had "party" attached to it, and we would play that song near the end of the show. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
But apparently somebody used to sing that did Monday Night Football.
Well, like I said, the version I know is Willie Nelson. The guy that used to sing Monday Night Football was Hank Williams Jr., if I recall.
Did you ever play All My Rowdy Friends?
Oh, yeah. On the country station I did, yeah. Yep. That was like a mainstay. You had to play that. You had to play that. Devil Went Down to Georgia. I mean, there was just certain songs you had to really... You couldn't just ignore.
There are two different versions of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah, there's the clean version and then there's the other version.
Which one did y'all play?
The clean one. I have a funny story that's not that song, but similar. The same can be said for Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue. For years and years, the version you would always hear on the radio was the edited version that had the beeps in it, or the bleeps in it. And I was on air live, and this was when I was first starting in country radio. I hadn't really done country radio at the time, so I was live, and I was also playing CDs somewhat, and I saw that they had Johnny Cash live CD where he did the song A Boy Named Sue, and so I pop it in, and I start to play it, and all of a sudden I notice it's not edited.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
But it was a little too late. Needless to say, I got a phone call after it played, and I just begged that I was not in the know. I did not realize that the CD had been reissued and they took out all the bleeps in it.
Did you ever accidentally play CDs that were scratched when you were doing that?
Oh, back at the old Flow, that happened quite a bit. Yeah, something would be playing, then all of a sudden
it would start.
And then we also had a bad problem once in a while of you'd be playing something like that or a record, and somebody would walk in the studio when the door was already open, and then they would slam the door, and that would skip the record or the CD, whatever the case may be. That was always fun.
John, I think
what do you have to do when that happens?
There's nothing. Once it happens, it's too late. You either jump in and fix it, or move on to something else, which is probably what I usually did. But
I think yesterday Bob Summers shut down y'all's live stream when y'all were having that.
We were definitely having internet issues yesterday. Noah, you were getting ready to just say something. What was that?
No, you're good. I was just going to say I'm not too sure about this fact, but I think Don Meredith sung A Boy Named Sue during Monday Night Football at some point.
That makes sense, but Johnny Cash was the originator of the song.
Yeah, just like a fun fact for you.
Yeah, Dandy Don Meredith, who used to be a Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Interesting. It always ties back into the Cowboys.
That's right. Woo!
No, he's saying turn out the lights, the party's over.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm sorry.
Turn out the lights.
The party's
over. The party's over.
I don't really jive with that kind of music.
Well, we're jiving with it today.
And that's right, we are. Right. We had some internet issues with our internet service provider.
Basically, if the internet goes down, we go down.
Yeah. Well, the streaming goes down and is with the tower as well. There's some connection there with internet. So we're just having some difficulties with our service, but we are back up and running, and yeah. Just a little
Bob
hiccup.
Summers turned it off. He heard that. John said what his real name is.
He did.
He may have. I don't know. I don't think we need any help with that. I think it just happens naturally. I don't think anyone has to jinx us or anything like that. I think we have these issues from time, not often, but from time to time.
Can can you imagine him doing that? Is he a nice guy? I mean,
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. But he was known also to be a practical joker at some point in time as well. So, but he meant it in good fun. I mean, it wasn't like he was being vicious or anything like that.
Whatever happened to Greg Breeden?
Greg is still around in certain areas. I don't want to give away too much competition. I'll just say the station and crew, you can hear him. He's not physically there, but you can hear his voice. He works over near, it's a station closer to where he lives, I believe. I'm trying to remember. He's still in radio. I think he voices at least a few stations, to my knowledge. And so he's still out there. He might not be in your reach, but he's still in the business, and I still hear from him every once in a while.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten Calvin Cecil to do voiceover work for WFLO.
Calvin, I don't know if we can afford Calvin. Calvin's pretty good. Yeah, Calvin would be good. I think I went with the female voice just because we already had plenty of guys talking as it was, and I just thought maybe a female voice would break up the monotony.
Hey, Henry didn't call this morning.
No, he hasn't as of yet. He may call before the show's over, though. We were just talking about that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope so. Hope to hear from him. The last time he didn't call, it was some issue that was going on, but it wasn't anything health related. It was
I think he broke his phone, or
the phone was broken. Something was wrong with his phone.
He ended up getting a new phone.
So. That's what it was. Okay, so
what would he think if you played the WGBH thing when he called?
He wouldn't know what that was. He'd probably think it was some sort of emergency news broadcast or something. I don't know. I don't think he'd pay attention to it one way or another.
It's so funny when y'all play that.
I think I was going to use it on the Friday party to do something silly, and I just never really got around to using it for anything. Yeah.
Did you play Bad Namma Jamma on the Friday party?
I did for Betty, yep. I talked to her this morning, and she heard it, and she thanked me for that. Yep.
John, we should play that around like 9:30 for the turkey giveaway.
The WGBH sounder?
Yeah. Well, let's try it out.
You mean right now or later?
Well, I mean, we can try it out now. We can try it out later.
You mean this?
Now time.
Time to talk turkey on WFLO.
I like how Noah's got his leg all propped up here.
I'm stretching, John. I got some inner thigh tightness.
Who do you think you are, Richard Simmons?
Okay, ladies.
Oh my God!
Anything else, sir? Before we let you go.
Well, can you?
This guy's... All right.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a great...
What do you think it would sound like if they used WGBH for the beginning of Ron Moody's show?
Oh, wow. No, I don't think Ron would appreciate that. I don't want to do anything to rub Ron the wrong way. That's almost a tongue twister. Rub Ron the wrong way? One way?
Yeah.
All right.
Rub Ron the wrong way. Rub Ron. Yeah.
All right, sir. Well, you have a great...
One morning you did the weather forecast in the Gomer Pyle voice.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, we did the weather like that. Shazam!
Can you do Sergeant Carter?
Sergeant Carter's more just a yelling. When I say fall in, I mean you will fall in. Yeah, I mean he just kind of yells. It's really not that much of a voice to do.
Is that how you talk to Noah when y'all are on
the when we're not on the air, yeah, it's like, Noah, get in there and do that. It's almost like more like Yosemite Sam than it is Sergeant Carter.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is turning into a sound effects slash
I'm sorry,
voice.
the spotlight's not on Noah, so we have to dim the spotlight a little bit here.
Jeez, no, but like...
All right, sir, well, thank you for calling in. We always enjoy talking to you.
Yes, we do.
Have a great rest of your day, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye.
Make sure we talk to Henry.
All right, yeah, we're going to open up.
Henrietta.
open up the lines for Henry. Hopefully he'll call in before the show's over with. We still have time. Or you can call in if you're listening out there. Again, the number is 434-394-09.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
24.
If you're going to step in.
No.
You go right
I thought we were going to do it together.
Spotlight's on you,
hey,
Noah. Go ahead and finish it so I can answer. I'm going to answer it, but you finish it up.
Okay, well, John is picking up the phone, so we're going to jump to the phones now.
0924. How difficult was that? Good morning, you're on the air.
This is not Henry.
No,
goodness.
It doesn't sound like Henry.
No, I might be as much of a jokester, but nobody can compare with Henry and his jokes.
Nope.
John.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned Jodie Foster a couple of times this morning, but last week you forgot to ask Chris Wood about Summersby, the movie that was partially filmed here.
Well, that's why you need to call in and ask her, because sometimes I'm not on. Let's see, I'm only on with Chris Friday, and
right? And I was listening,
and I forgot all about it.
And heard.
I'm pretty scatterbrained, Betty. I'm sorry.
But you remembered my birthday.
Yeah, see, that meant more to me than bringing up Summersby, I guess. See, I can throw the sweets out every once in a while.
But
I'll try and remember this time. Promise.
Make a note.
Yeah, there you go. There's an idea. Make a note. I have to do that quite often, to be honest with you.
I do too.
Yes.
When I lose my note.
I will say that is true. Anytime I walk anywhere in this building, there's just scattered notes on the wall, on the floor, shoved in between chairs, and just this place is just a big note. A lot of notes everywhere.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to let you go in case Henry wants to call. I get concerned about him when he doesn't call.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thanks.
Have a good one.
You too, Betty. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Betty Ike.
Betty Ike. The one and only Betty Ike.
So our phone lines are open, and we hope to hear from Henry. And if not, I will assume it's something other than anything really bad. It could be a phone issue. Could be anything, really.
A blip. Could be the... I bet Lynchburg is probably experiencing some weather issues, right? Isn't it raining over there?
It very well could be. I'm not sure, but...
Yeah.
I usually just concentrate on the weather we get.
Yeah, true.
But we mentioned Meg Ryan turning 62, or did we?
Yes, yeah. Female Macaulay Culkin.
Why do you say that?
She looks like Macaulay Culkin, a lot. Or Macaulay Culkin looks like her, I should say.
I don't know if she would like that, to hear that, but anyway. Fun fact, both of her parents were teachers. Aha.
Very nice.
I just learned something.
Very nice.
And then, of course, Betty mentioned Jodie Foster, who turned 62. So her and Meg are both the same age. Interesting. Fun fact for her, appeared as the daughter in the original version of Freaky Friday. Do you remember what Freaky Friday was all about?
No, I don't, Joe.
Basically, she was the young daughter, and they switched places.
Yes. Okay, yes, yeah. Sorry.
And then that became a premise in movies later on. And it was two movies that were made in the 80s based on the same thing. One was with, I want to say it was Judge Reinhold or whatever his name is. And maybe, who's the kid on Wonder Years back in the day?
Yeah.
Savage, Fred Savage?
Fred Savage, yeah.
But I never saw that one. Because Fred Savage was a lot younger at that time. He'd have been probably the age of when he was first on the Wonder Years, maybe, or something like that. It would have been during that same stint that he was playing that part. The other one was the one I did watch, and that one had Dudley Moore as the dad and Kirk Cameron as the son.
Wow.
But Kirk Cameron, by that point, would have been like a teenager, in high school. I love that movie. But it's 80s through and through, but I love that movie. That movie was called Like Father, Like Son. I don't remember what the one with Judge Reinhold was called. I don't remember. But it was the same premise. They end up switching places.
Interesting. So they just copied the movie. They ripped it off
pretty much.
Okay.
But that happens a lot.
It does happen a lot.
But yeah, and that movie I really liked.
Interesting. Speaking of Kirk Cameron, did you ever watch Growing Pains, John?
I remember it being on. I wouldn't say I've watched it enthusiastically or anything like that. But I do remember.
If it was on, you would probably watch it.
And that was like the first thing that what's his name, Leonardo DiCaprio showed up on, like towards the latter part of that. Yeah, he came.
I just know Kirk Cameron got one of the actresses on that show fired, apparently.
It was one of the girls that played his girlfriend at some point. She had a background of being a model.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was like, hey, get this. And the directors were like, all right, well, not directors, but probably producers. I don't know. But it was like him who brought it up or like made a complaint about it.
I think he had an issue with it. I mean, I don't know the whole background of it, but yeah, I mean, the gist of it was she was let go because of it. Yeah. I think that was when he was starting to kind of get more into his Christian faith.
Yeah.
Is probably what led to that. But anyway.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Do you want to list down some other names here?
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I see somebody from Guns N' Roses is celebrating.
Are you skipping Adam Driver turning 41?
Yes, I am skipping Adam Driver.
All right, you go right ahead.
Not a big fan of Adam Driver.
Okay.
Not a huge fan of Adam Driver. So, drummer Matt Sorum, is that correct, John?
Yeah, sounds right.
Of Velvet Revolver in Guns N' Roses is turning 63. Or should I say 64 because I'm a year behind. I don't know why I have an old page open, but...
I remember you were giving me the business about that.
Oh, wait, Dick Cavett celebrating.
Yeah, I see that. Dick Cavett's 88.
Now, John, you used to watch the Dick Cavett
Not back in the day. Report. I have watched it on YouTube a little bit since, in more recent years. No, it was Carson. If I was up even that late, Johnny Carson was on. And I want to say Dick Cavett was on opposed to Johnny, but I don't know for sure. And matter of fact, Dick Cavett's show was probably even before my time. Or I think it was, to be honest. But anyway, and I've lost my screen to what I was looking at. So you'll have to do, if you want to mention any more birthdays.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mine just dropped out.
Okay, let's see what do we got here? What do we got here for the birthdays? James A. Garfield, 20th President of the United States, is celebrating today, John.
Who is?
James A. Garfield.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations. Well, I mean, not. Oh, my laptop just died.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
I think we're having some issues.
Yeah. Oh, I think my laptop battery was just low.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
I think that's probably what it is.
Well, all right, I've pulled it back up, but it's reverted back to yesterday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well.
Yeah.
We only have so much time.
All right, well,
you sell some time, and I'll try to get.
Oh, right. Well, as John tries to fumble around to get the birthdays, I'll give the phone number out again. It was
not my laptop that crashed.
No worries. You can call in and talk to us at 434-394-0924. That is the number to call in and talk to me or John Staten or both of us at the same time. Also, just to mention again, we have the turkey giveaway. WFLO is presenting this season. We're giving away turkeys for Thanksgiving each weekday through Wednesday, November 27th. One lucky caller will guess the number of times the turkey will gobble 1, 2, or 3 times. All random, and it's for a free chance to win a turkey. If the caller guesses correct the number of times the turkey gobbled, he or she will win a turkey. The giveaway is brought to you by Farmville Now, the premier online event calendar for your Farmville, Virginia. Visit farmvillenow.com to find out all about what is happening around the area. And, John, how are those birthdays coming along, sir?
I'm looking. Let's see. Tony Rich is 53. That's singer Tony Rich.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Country singer Billy Currington's 51. Who else do we got here? Your boy, rapper Lil Mo, is 47. You laugh at that?
That was funny.
Oh,
that's
okay.
funny, John. Little Mo. That's quite the rap name.
That's what it says. Lil with the little mark there and the M-O. Yeah, Lil Mo. Lil Mo.
All right.
Anybody else you want to talk about?
I don't have the list in front of me, but
what happened? Oh yeah, that's right. Your laptop.
My laptop crashed.
It happens to the best of us. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's look at some oddities, if anything.
Sure.
6 monkeys are still on the loose from a South Carolina compound after dozens escaped. That's a lot.
That's a lot of monkeys out on the
Too much monkey business for me. Authorities say only 6 monkeys are still on the loose after dozens escaped earlier this month from a South Carolina compound that breeds the primates for medical research. All right.
Yeah, if I was
last caller for the day. Go ahead.
If I was trying to find these monkeys, I would be looking near the closest banana stands.
All right. Next caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. This is Little Mo. How you guys were talking about me?
Happy birthday, Little Mo.
I'm going to be a sec.
Okay.
It looks like I think that's all I have. There was a radio station that this morning they were talking about a bad hair day contest.
Bad hair day contest. Okay.
Yes, it occurs
John would
in
win.
UConn.
Sorry.
If we had a no hair contest, old Noah here would come in
I would also win. Yeah.
No, I didn't say nose hair contest.
Oh. Yes.
Looks like a party favor when he sneezes.
That's dirty. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yes, evidently it occurs in Yukon, Canada.
Ah, Yukon Cornelius. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, and the temperature has to be at least 4 below 0.
Okay.
So I guess these people just wet their hair to some degree, and they stick their head out of a car window, and it does whatever it does. Naturally, I guess the longer the hair, the more absurd it would look. And I guess I didn't catch all of it, so I don't know if they you take a picture of it, or you just maybe there's a strip and you drive it, and then you enter. You stand on stage and everybody giggles, and so. I guess you guys never heard of it.
No, I've never heard of anything like that before.
Oh.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And that's that, man.
John, have you heard of anything like that before, John?
Never in my life.
Never in your life.
I have now, though.
Yeah, now
you can add me to the list.
Okay, all right.
Oh. Okay, so that's 3 people. But
anything else going on with you?
No, I just made breakfast. I just was in the mood for French toast. So I had a loaf of French bread laying here, so I decided to use it. Big, thick, and then you just kind of,
okay,
put it on the top. So that's that, man.
Do you have any Thanksgiving plans, caller?
I do not. I think we might have a few people from out of town that are going to show up and just. Will you guys be open?
We'll be on the air. I don't know if we'll physically be here, but we'll be here in spirit. How about that?
That's
Thanksgiving spirit.
Yeah. The spirit of Thanksgiving.
At least that's what we're going to attempt to do anyway.
Yes. Okay, I can understand that. But that's it. I just wanted to call and say that.
Well, thank you, sir, and have a great rest of your day. Call back. All right.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. Take care. Bye. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Noah, we'll do it tomorrow. Well, actually, you'll be doing it with Chris,
I'll be here with Chris.
All right. Have a good one.
10-4.